These are Oliver 1750. This one was restored, I think in 2009. And the engine was rebuilt. This is a gas. So I don't think there's a lot of gases out there of this size. Got new rubber put on it. My dad just put this step on here. So what did you have to do to this step?
Hi YouTubers. Don't forget to tell them you put new gauges, new steering wheel, new seat.
Yeah, all the lights work on it.
All the lights are working. She's pretty sweet. It's like a new tractor.
True that.
And it runs like it too. Okay, I got that step from K&M Manufacturing. When I got it and bolted it on, it's at a 30-degree angle with the tractor.
So it was kind of like this.
And I didn't like that. So I cut it all apart, twisted her into a 90, welded her back up, and of course then I had to repaint it because I burnt some paint off. But I like it better this way.
But now you don't have so much of a gap here to step from here to here. Otherwise before you had a big gap, right?
Yes, a big gap.
And Mom wants to drive this tractor.
This is her tractor.
Because it's hers.
And she was afraid of that gap. And I says, I can fix that. I can twist them steps into a 90 that's going to close that big hole right up. And it did. So now she can get on here without help.
Sweet. Here's the back of it. Like everything was done on here. Maybe had the seat apart and everything. Pretty sweet tractor. I'm gonna try and do some bush hogging here. We just recently, I see you can see the lights. Different settings on the light switch. All right, to put you know, this side on, that side on, floodlight.
Singles in the front,
amber.
doubles.
Yep.
Here's both headlights. Here's one headlight with the flasher. Now this one does.
Remember, it took a
both
little studying to wire it right, but I think the wiring diagram was pretty accurate on it. But it's pretty neat. Recently put in last day electronic ignition in here, and what else?
The steps, and then the electronic ignition, and a fuel pump.
Yeah, the fuel pump. Electric fuel pump. Now originally this tractor had a mechanical fuel pump right here.
A lip pump.
Yep, and the engine, something, I don't know if it was the cam or the crank or something turning would pump that. So it had a line going all the way back around the engine to the carburetor. Well, I was told by, I don't know, research and stuff, that the gravity feed on this would be adequate for it. Because this is the tank, much like the 1900, where it comes up above the engine. And then it goes way down here. But I'm sure they had a pump on there for a reason. And I think, you know, if you had, I'm sure if you had a lot of gas in there, it'd be fine. But so we added this pump into, because it would cut out sometimes on hills, or you really don't want it to cut out when you're loading it on a trailer or something.
We got an education on that. If you're going uphill, she'd start missing. And if you were pulling her hard, she'd start missing. So now we put electric fuel pump in, and hopefully that solved our problem.
So we're gonna pretty much try it out here and see if the electronic ignition is gonna work good, and see if it got rid of the miss. That's the pump. hours.